I didn't mean to say one of the world's weirdest men. I meant one of the
Do you know
most...
they were playing Springtime for Hitler?
Is that what that was? Yeah, that's right.
Thanks a lot, Bobby.
Somehow you just don't resemble him. I don't know what it is, but...
Well, I'm not political anymore. We have a little place in Argentina. We go on coffee, doing our best.
That's so. Say, you're an Oscar winner. We were just discussing the Oscars. I don't know if you were paying attention
Yes,
to that.
I am an Oscar winner.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank...
Are you going to use yours for a doorstop?
Still thinking.
My Oscar...
Yeah, where is your Oscar?
My Oscar's living in Detroit now. Well,
Lord Alfred Douglas. Sorry.
My Oscar is on my mother's credenza in Brooklyn.
Oh, no.
It sits there with my Emmy and my
Really?
Mammy.
I thought your mother was in Miami.
Everybody in the building comes in and to see. It looks very good tonight.
Is she proud of it? Does your mother know what you do?
All mothers are proud of everything. What do they know? What can I tell you?
I can picture her saying, "Look what my son, who should have been a doctor, won." I think that's probably her attitude.
She never really wanted me to go into show business because she didn't want me to expose myself to the world as an idiot, and she thought it was unseemly and undignified, and those are her own words. It's very unseemly and undignified. Just that way, she said.
She colors it a little differently when she speaks.
She preferred that I would try something else, a doctor, a lawyer. But I persisted, and I have brought glory to her apartment in Brooklyn. Cake and coffee is served at 11 o'clock every night. They come in and look at the Oscar.
Gee.
Your son, the tall one. Believe it or not, I have brothers and a mother. Everybody in my family is about 4'3", 4'4".
No kidding.
I am called Stretch at home.
You're the...
Very short people.
Well, your wife, Anne Bancroft.
Baxter.
Did you ever make that mistake? That would be unfortunate.
No, I never have.
I wouldn't think so.
No, somehow.
Where does she keep hers? Her Oscars. Wait a minute. What's she won?
She's won an Oscar, 3 British Academy Awards, the Cannes Film Festival, Tony 2. She's won a couple of awards.
Yeah.
Also on her mother's TV set in Yonkers.
Oscars go to mothers.
Oscars go to mothers. That's the title of my next musical, Oscars go to mothers. Oscars go to mothers. Yes.
Yes. You can take anything and turn it into art.
I
It's
sure
amazing.
can destroy any... Bobby, are you going to catch everything?
You're up
tonight. Okay. Two Jews got off an Arab. There you go.
Mel used to be a. I think we should explain that to Iowa. Mel used to be a comic for a time in what we call the mountains, I guess. Or when you actually went that route.
Yes, I used to do a stand-up thing. I learned just how to do it. You put your hand here and you say, "Good evening, ladies and germs. Welcome to a bang-up variety show presented by and for the boys here at the Good Luck Inn. We have a swell high club for tonight, loads of talent, lots of... The girls will be out in a minute. Girls will be coming out. Wait, give me a break. And I'm going to be your MC. That's short for mental case. I just flew in from Chicago, and boy, are my arms tired."
Did you actually do all those?
I did. Mice or hunchback. I did those jokes.
You didn't even bother to do the first part, right?
I used to say she was so skinny, the waiter says, "Check your umbrella." But I became very, very tired. I worked in the mountains, and I really got sick, filled with despair. Each night, every night, another string of dopey jokes, another dopey crowd eating sponge cake and drinking schnapps in the back.
Must have been.
And so I decided that I would pioneer and I would do intelligent material. So one night I went out, I said, "Ladies and gentlemen," I decided to do something a little freaky. I said, "Ladies and gentlemen, man of 1,000 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they waited for 1,000 faces. They waited. They said, "Well, 76. They waited. I did 88.
That takes nerve. I think most people would have dropped off after 350.
The next night, the mice were hunchback. Right?
Right back again. You're up to your ears now
I sure am.
in a film, I mean, in a
Yes.
new movie.
As a matter of fact, sitting in the front row, Alan Heim, my editor, who was denigrated by Rex Reed, all the editors, my film editor, my chef de montage, sitting there with his assistants, Walter Rappaport, Richard Goldberg, sitting there, and his girlfriend, Josie. Sitting.
How do we know you're not
And,
making up these names?
No, these are normal Jewish people sitting right there.
They certainly look normal.
Is that true? Alan, is that true that editors don't vote for directors who are working with editors? Just say yes or no. You're not on the show.
Only California.
Only California. See, in New York, this thing doesn't go on.
You notice that the house lights went up for 2 words?
You know, as a matter of fact, Dee Dee Allen works with Arthur Penn, and she's a very, very respected and, highly appreciated film editor.
They all hate her in California.
They hate her in California? Yeah. They're crazy in California.
Because she's from New
She's
York?
a New York editor.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but she's respected. Is it necessary to be respected to be a good film editor?
How so?
Well, you said she's very respected. You mean?
No, I mean, she's done, I don't know, Bonnie and Clyde.
I
some
see.
marvelous
She's done
films,
a lot
and,
of good things.
She's held in high esteem.
Have you ever been censored on television? Is there ever anything you've always wanted to say that
I've always wanted to say, right?
Oh, yeah. Just thought I'd ask.
Yes.
Your comedy is very clean. And
One time I did, you once asked me a question.
yes,
and
it was,
that was censored.
Was it really?
No, maybe there wasn't any time for it. Remember that when I was on Dick's show,
Yeah.
The morning show, and he said, "What would you like to say or do that you never have in front of millions of people?"
That's right. You were standing center stage, commanding the audience.
And I said, "Give me a little, Barbie, just a little, no, kind of like glory music, quiet glory. That's it." In 1941, the Japanese had the effrontery to attack our great nation. Tonight, on this stage, we're going to answer that attack. You ready? What are you going to say? That's all I wanted to say.
That was it. Yes.
Now, how we were going to answer it, I didn't know.
No.
I'll tell you the truth.
You really didn't know where you were going.
We didn't have
Just
a
take
big answer
chance
to
like
it.
that?
There was World War II. I mean, that answered some of it. But I thought that we could come up with something to kind of put the question at ease. And we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't. But it was certainly worth the effort, and not a lot of people would have the courage to state a thing like that.
That's quite true. Get to the next question,
Yes.
you're dying.
That's so. Well, I wanted to hear about your film in Yugoslavia. Why did you shoot a
My
film
film in Yugoslavia.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we did it in Tadeo and Vistavision. Well, we were thinking of doing it in 185 or 166. But somebody said, you better do it with a camera or else nobody's going to see it. So we got a couple of brownies. We did a movie in Yugoslavia. And we lived in Belgrade, the very heartland of Yugoslavia. We lived there for 6 months in Belgrade. The whole city is lit with a 10-watt bulb. I ate nothing but kasha 3 times a day. Those are groats. Wheat.
Oh.
It's mush. That's it. That's what it is.
It's a Yugoslavian dish.
We lived there in Yugoslavia, in the mud and the fields. If you go to Yugoslavia, don't pack a horse and wagon. They have many of them there. Don't have to take that. Everything else, everything possible, take it. Leave a horse and wagon home.
Really, they're short of equipment there. Are they a certain?
We said we're doing a movie. They said, great. Fine, terrific. Just do it anywhere. And I said, what about a camera and lights? And oh no, we don't. You want a horse and wagon? Give you a horse and wagon.
Kind of limits you, doesn't it?
Yeah. And we had a Yugoslavian sound crew to begin with. And I'd say to them, we'd do a take, and I'd say, have you got it? And they'd say, kak tu vajeć? I'd say, did you get it? They'd say, haluchit. I'd say, did you get it? Hvala lepo. I said, if they don't understand English, how can they be the sound crew? And the producer said, good question. Good, we'll get an English sound crew. So they flew from England, sound people. We had a Yugoslavian sound crew for about the first month of the picture. Didn't know what we were talking about.
Did you have to scrap a lot of work?
Have you got that, Janos? Halach. heard a few words. He said it's terrific.
Isn't the plot concerned with Russia, though?
Yes, the plot takes place in Russia, post-revolutionary Russia, 1927, and we're thinking of shooting it in Russia, but then they might start shooting in Russia. So we said we'll get close to Russia. We went to Yugoslavia, Byzantine architecture, beautiful fields, and a lot of wagons, horses and wagons.
More wagons.
Actually, I don't want to sound, derogatory, pejorative about Yugoslavia because they are great people. They're marvelous people. Seriously, if the Russians had attacked or, invaded Yugoslavia like they did Czechoslovakia, the Yugoslavians would have fought and died to the last person. They just simply would not have.
That's so.
The Russians have incredible respect and a brushstroke of fear for Yugoslavia. I mean, they're
Was there
really
any danger of that while you were there? Were you ever nervous?
Yeah,
about it?
they had a bit of a contretemps. There was a Russian ambassador came over to straighten it out. But we were nervous for a few days. I mean, that there'd be a few bullets whizzing by, but they settled it,
Do you find that action of that kind would upset you? Or are you?
Death always makes me nervous. Death, always. A little death, you can't eat rice pudding,
True.
Very bad. Especially in the morning you wake up, you die the rest of the day. You have nothing to do.
No fun anymore.
Finish, right.
Who's in the
What?
Who's in the movie? No.
Ron Moody is starring in it.
Oh.
He was Fagin in Oliver, and I think he's marvelous, but, it's not my place to say. A New York actor by the name of Frank Langella,
Oh, he's
who has
wonderful.
never been in a film.
Yeah.
He did Cry of Players at Lincoln Center with my wife, and I saw him in that production, and I thought he was terrific, and he's terrific in my picture.
He's good. He did something with my wife once.
Would you care to tell us about it on the air? What did he
You're
do?
supposed to get the
Yeah.
laughs here. I shouldn't have said. No, they were in a play together. That's what I mean. Let's quickly move on to the next
Right.
thing, shall we? Hey, I know you don't like.
And Dom DeLuise, let's not leave out Dom DeLuise. He's in the movie. He plays a Russian Orthodox priest. He finds out that there are some jewels, and he rips off his cross and his cassock, and he's off. He's a terrible person.
Dom DeLuise is a funny man.
He's really funny.
Hey, when we come back, can I surprise you with something?
I don't know, you want to talk about it first before
Well,
you do?
actually, we have something here. Do you mind if I? Does this mean anything to you?
Ah, yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Brooks has invented a character, a wine taster, dear to the hearts of everyone who's ever met him. His name is. What is his name again?
Pierre Tongue. Any name.
That's good enough for me. We have a glass here, or beaker,
Yes.
whatever you prefer to call it, Mr. Latang, and we wondered if you would show us what exactly you do in your line of work.
Of course, of course, of course.
Perhaps you could identify.
Chateau Mouton, Blanc, 58.
No.
59. 62.
No.
Chablis.
No, it isn't. Afraid not.
Of course, you must taste, of course.
Oh.
It's a Marc Lafitte Sauterne, 1929. There's nothing like it. There will never be
No,
a
it isn't.
wine.
That's
It's
not- that's not correct.
It's not Marc Lafitte. Take another little taste, a little off tonight. Little pepper for lunch, destroy the taste bud. Okay? It's beer.
I don't know.
No?
No, I think not.
Is it chiclets?
No, I'm afraid you're not even warm.
It's a potato knish. It's farmer cheese.
No, I'm afraid you're really way off now.
Goobers?
No, you're far from
No?
it.
I don't know what it is. Here we are, folks. Here we are back with the extravagant Gentile and Wonder Jew. A great juxtaposition of textures.
That's good enough
Yeah.
for me.
Here we are, back again, Twin Cities, St. Paul and Haifa. But I want to tell you,
You called me spectacularly Gentile in a national magazine one time. And
I did. I'm sorry
got
about
a lot
that.
of letters
Since
about
you're in the
people.
business,
Yeah,
if you want to
people-
stay in show business, you just have a little nose bob done. You just get it out and turn it left, kid, or you're finished.
Oh, yeah?
You haven't got a chance, my friend.
What a dainty suggestion. What So, when you did your act now, are you serious about that? Did you actually get out and do the jokes and the impressions and the whole thing that comics do when they're on the...
I try to do different things, you know. I really try to break out. I used to do impressions that were weird, like I do Humphrey Bogart's sister. You know, it was strange.
Ooh, no one else does that.
Susan Bogart. Should I do a little Susan Bogart?
How many people want a little... I think I know. All right.
Well, Humphrey is he's doing very well. He's making a lot of money. We're not worried about him. He's fine. He doesn't send too much money home. We'd like to see $1 from his work, but we think he's terrific. He's left an impression on our family we'll never forget. It's a blue mark on my back. Would you like to see it?
No, I wouldn't care about
Then
that.
I used to do
That was
James
supposed-
Cagney's aunt, Hilda Cagney. She went like this. She went like this. Hilda Cagney. Jimmy never, he was always, what can I tell you? I mean, he was always nice in the house, never trouble, you know what I mean? Always gentle, always terrific. He never brought a penny in the house, I'll say that. He never sent any money home, but we don't care. God bless him. Let him do his thing, you know what I mean? He's very short. God bless him.
That's
Hilda
uncanny.
Cagney, right.
I'd swear that his sister was sitting here now, the way you did that. It was just wonderful.
Don't swear to it.
Really, it was good. Did you do the singers? Oh, you know what? I've been asked to try to coax you to do Sinatra sometime. I'm told that you do.
Oh, I have a
Frank
cigarette. It's easy.
That's it? You're doing it now?
I used to do an impression a long time ago of Frank Sinatra's impression of America the Beautiful. I mean, how Frank would kind of wing it, you know.
Will we surprise you with a little stool over there? You could use our stage.
You mean really get out and sit on the stool? Okay.
If you would.
Frank Sinatra, America the Beautiful. Got it? Okay. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the tutti frutti plain. Ooh, America, hey, America, God shed his grace on thee and sort of kind of crown like that with a big fat gang of motherhood from C Scooby-Doo to C Shooby-Doo. Well, you know the tag. That's... You have more than a modicum of taste. You're a very smart, good audience. You're all... Thank you.
Listen.
I have parked outside a 38 maroon Buick. I want to see you all in the back of the car after the show. I have a couple of parliaments in a glove compartment. Take a few. Relax. We'll go to a bar. We'll talk, everybody, later. Yes.
You're quite a generous guy.
Yes, I'm a good-natured person.
Say, we have we've surprised you so much that I suppose it would be really presuming on your good nature to surprise you any further. But, and I hate surprises, we have some things behind your chair you wouldn't suspect. It's the 2,000-year-old man's duds.
Well,
Now, you don't have to...
hold it. Don't
You
force
can
me into
reject
it. I
this.
forgot the whole act. I usually do it with Carl.
Well,
And,
I resemble Carl.
Yes, in your shoes you resemble Carl. I didn't know. No, but I mean, I'm just talking about the physical dimensions that are
Ah.
different in terms of, face, physiognomy, etc.
Chapeau.
Okay. It's
All
not the
right.
best one, but
Will it do?
sure.
Can you
what-
make do with that? I don't know why the 2,000-year-old man
Can't-
wears a cape.
It's the worst cake. They
How
got
many-
me the worst. Hanzago! I died.
Wonderful.
All right, I'm getting in character. I'm feeling it. I'm Jewish. All right.
Would you like to? It's an honor to see you again, sir. You are, as we all know,
Yes, sir. How are
in
you?
all of your 2,000 years, I doubt if you've seen a cane exactly like that one. but
Never.
That's the best that we
It's the
could.
best knob, and I've never seen. It's an orb. All I need is a scepter, and I can go to Julie's party. All right. What is
When were you born, sir? Exactly, so we can clear that up.
let me see. I don't have enough digits. I couldn't do it. I was born about roughly 2,007 years ago. So, roughly.
2007. So you're more than the 2,000-year-old man.
A
You're
little older,
much more
yes.
than.
How we say 2007, young, not to curse ourselves.
Yes, I see.
Cute. We're very cute people.
You must have some secret of longevity that makes it possible for
A
you.
few things, if I can remember. One of the main things that's kept me rolling along and singing a song for so many years, excuse me, is exercise. Exercise has kept me happy and snappy.
I think exercise. at your
Every
age-
morning I open the window, I go by the window, and I crash to my knees and I pray to God, please don't let my heart attack me. Give me another day. That's my exercise, mainly praying to my Lord.
You don't do any
Keep
jogging.
up the good
or
work.
Any,
What's
of that- any
jogging?
jogging or
What is it?
That's running in place and exercising
Running
the body.
in place. What's the purpose?
Well, the purpose is to keep the body in good tone. and
Where
keep-
do you go?
Well, you probably end up in the same place, unless, of course, you run across a large area horizontally, or if you describe a trajectory by going over a hill of some sort. That would be
You
another
describe
form
a
of...
trajectory? Mm-hmm. How would you describe a trajectory?
Well, it would be very difficult. I have never seen a trajectory. That's merely a figure of speech, or it's actually in physics, it describes a curve.
I met a girl in a
space.
bar once. I think her name was Trajectory.
I see.
Trajectory Phillips.
I'm sorry I
we
got
used
into
to call
that.
her Traj. Go ahead.
Traj, was that it? Well, you probably have an advantage over all of us from you know how a lot of things started, like language itself. We use words all the time. Can you remember when...
I'll be finished in a second.
Okay. I say language. You probably were around when it was invented, 2,000 years
Oh,
ago.
yes.
so-
Before I was there when it started. I mean, when I was a kid, I'm not talking about the old days, George M. Cohan. I mean, way back.
Way back,
Way back. We didn't have language. We used to say to each other, woof.
It's a marvel you could communicate that
Woof
way.
was good already. Woof. We didn't. Then words came. Words came to describe things because we would say, hand me the We didn't know what to give them. So we made up words. And words came about how the object came to be. We made up the word. For instance, egg. Egg, the word egg.
Egg.
You see, an egg. How did they get the word egg? Where did it come from, an egg? Why did they call it an egg? Why didn't they call it a glass? But it's not a glass, it's an egg, right? Egg. So we watched a chicken, watched it, constantly looked on it, and with fierce looking and attention to the chicken. We watched it for hours and hours. We looked at the chicken. We watched it, and then as the egg came out, we heard, egg. We called it egg. That's how you got the name. It's a reason.
Very good.
It's a reason. There's nothing is a mystery if you got brains. It's all understanding for what it is.
I see. Is that a speech impediment that you have, that sound
No,
you
it's
just made?
to get a laugh. It's a laugh. See, but
Oh,
it's-
that's
yeah,
you're a bit of a vaudevillian, aren't you, sir? Yeah, I see. Surefire laugh getter, is it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes. What have you done through the ages to earn a buck?
Well, I was in many businesses, many opportunities, I like that.
Very
But
fond
the
of it.
first job I had in the world, the first I was in business, I was in religion. I was one of the first in that. I saw it coming. I said, this is going to be big for a few thousand years. I'm getting in. In the ground floor.
Religion itself.
Religion, yes. Worshipping and everything. I jumped in there.
You saw a good thing.
I saw a good thing. I was the first manufacturer in the world of the Morgendorfer, the Jewish star. I made them. I had a factory, a cave, a big cave. And I employed 6 workers, each with a point. And a given signal, go, they would run together and make a Jewish star. Fusing it,
Incredible.
6 points. And there was a lot of accidents.
That's.
Sometimes the point would be the wrong way. They would
I expect.
crash into it. But there was no workman's compensation, so we didn't care. You know, we got another point.
What do you have planned for the future, and how much future do you think you have?
About 40 minutes.
Oh, you silly. You have a pessimistic outlook
I have a
about
thing
life.
in my, it's a pain in here, but I'll get over it. Maybe it's gas, maybe it's death. We hope for the best.
I see.
That's all we can do.
I see. Would you be offended if we were to pause for a message? Do you know what a commercial is in our
What
modern world?
choice do I have? I have no choice. You have to sell the Jell-O, right?
Well, it isn't actually Jell-O. It might be any number of things.
It might be a lot of things. It might be a station break. It might be for a dopey TV show. It might be one of those things late at night that you
It
have,
could be
right?
one of those. It could be any number of things. It could be eggs.
Let's hope for the best. I hope they don't stink.